come out 7-8. They make it again to Toronto. They do
They've been
better.
killing.
They
No, they've
make
been
it to
doing really
5-6,
good. Yeah,
but yeah, they're yet to get that 4th place that they
okay,
got
Giants on
last year.
defense, Sentinels on
And they're yet
attacking.
to
Again,
get
Sentinels
a
have
trophy
been
as they
statistically
did
one
in
of the
Madrid
better
last year,
teams on
still
attack on this
hunting
map.
that greatness
They also just
that
prod
this
B a lot.
organization is known for.
Most teams at the moment are prodding B a lot or split on A. Like the most success. When I say prod B, I mean just try and take duels.
Opted to go over towards Device here instead. It's Sentinels starting on the attack side and already want to pressure A with a split.
Second. Now moving forward, getting a little bit of information, wants to play off that Prowler, which does get the connection. All of Yard is now under the control
Roll behind to get early info. Fendon's flanking behind. 3-person stack of the site.
Some stall here. You'll notice, of course, Westside is tucked there.
Dude, what a weird round. Are they just going to cut sound for like 15 seconds?
For now, Sentinels slow things down, but they are at a clock wire with the drift across the map by Flickless.
Cover going to go down backside, Westside.
Of course, it's a double headshot.
Big opening here. Sentinels realize they're priced into this at this point. With Westside out of the picture
Sorry,
now, they're
missed
going to
his
have to commit,
opportunity
but
on this.
Paranoid's going to slow them up in further, and this has brought time for Flickless now to turn up in A main. Sentinels
As we can see, the pivot back over towards B is incredible. Flickless has gone all the way through B. I guess he went down here. And cleared over towards A, so it is actually very doable. Bang, smoke already and has one more smoke. Feels really weird from Giants here for Westside to not get his wall on pistol, but he did great.
Competent trades in this 4 versus 3.
Zen can still set up here and at least take a tower position. Naturally, an 08 will post up in elbow. They're concerned about a Rappy coming from spawn side, but all of GX now have announced themselves.
Oh, he saw him.
Not solo, they're a top mid. Flickless not able to take a trade though. And Zekin from that tower spot, that ghost is starting to sing out. A lot of good damage. Ara knocked down to 15. Zekin able to slide across now, but it's Flickless who's exploring the site itself.
Whoa,
but
nice shot
GX lock it down. Ara and Flickless.
Okay, solid from them. 1-0 on the pistols.
Are the ones to make the impact in the pistol.
Both those SEN players just forced to swing out on the spike tap. Deleted. You know, despite Bang getting that isolated 1 versus 1 kill on the controller opposition.
Yeah, let's see the double from Westside.
Still able to eventually win things out. What a play
You have
from
to move his
Westside.
crosshair.
Lovely anchoring from that elbow position. And it was Flickless' willingness at the beginning of the round to push all the way out of B main. It just allowed GX to stack up on that proper site, find the early advantage.
Sentinels had honestly timed their exit from that A side of the map to perfection. As soon
Okay,
as
Outlaw obviously can one-shot everyone. Full eco for Sentinels on this one.
Not the opener Sentinels
Pretty heavy investment for Giants.
The attack side's been pretty darn good on Corrode. It's the defense side that's raised a few eyebrows in the past. Here's Zekin trying to challenge early slide on out McLeod. Deals with him as Westside will remain in that pocket spot.
Celsius going to go ahead and grab that orb. I'm interested in seeing what Westside is going to bring on this Vice pick, because throughout stage 2, he was running.
How many subs? As in to wear the hat? Not enough, man. We're not wearing that hat. It's not. It's just not happening.
Setups. But GX have very much
Raggy
so
T, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 32 months.
Meta of this map that we've been seeing more globally. We've certainly been seeing a lot of in Americas. These are agents that center.
Okay, well,
definitely going
Celsius did not mean to do that.
Got a lot of experience against them.
Celsius likely in an attempt to sell something more at A. Doesn't just draw out the shield wall, he commits and is easily picked off. Not the most inspired way to try and catnip GX over at A, but it does at least allow the Sentinels to set up. They've not gotten in. Flickless looks to kick them at arm's length now as we head into the last 30 seconds of the round.
Sen should have no hopes of dealing any damage here, but
triple push on defense.
Orb situation and
I mean, he's the guy that wants to get the kills, get that ult early. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Well, at least he got the death. He's one extra.
So all of the important weapons retained for GX into this bonus round effort.
Yeah, sometimes it's the hard ones. Yeah.
So proficient with the scoped weapons. That has been his bread and butter. And such a crucial part of the success for GX on the defensive side that they play.
I really enjoy
it's literally not a chance, dude.
In general. Westside, obviously, fantastic anchor.
It's the hat, dude. It's actually the hat. You're right. That's why I missed the shots.
GX love to push up, get some
I miss enough shots as is.
Active on the defense side, even trying to set up these little pops.
Okay, full armor on this one. Westside obviously looking to get his ult for next round. It's good info for Giants as well on the side, dude. He might push all the way down.
are critical pieces of utility for getting up mid. This early link control. Bit of damage exchange. Bang, real low. Zekken as well.
Westside has fallen back to elbow out of that pocket position, but might even... I thought about reposting towards it. Gate crash set up here. Flickless, though, is down. That's a pick over towards top mid. He just goes for an exploration, and Bang was holding the line already.
And look at GX at the top of the map. They're now concerned.
Dude, look at the HPs, though. No, boss man.
Waiting to get into this A site, which is now totally devoid of any anchors.
Also, great presence in A main still for Sentinels here. An off angle by John. And they'll be able to drift over. This puts GX in a bit of an awkward spot. Grabinho has been so dependable in this controller role.
I mean, if Grabinho gets a good timing.
Have to find a way in himself here.
Dude, I do feel like Giants players got absolutely owned this round. Still not fully done, but dude, look at the HPs, man. It's so doable to clean this up.
Down to 45. The paranoia here comes on through. Westside and Cloud look to step up. Second will be first up and last out.
They're really gonna lose none.
Grabinho hasn't really been able to move from this position.
They lost none here. 35, 63, 45, and 10. All have to rebuy armor, no deaths.
I do love how Zekken plays that situation, feeling the pressure.
Isn't that incredible for Sentinels?
Players retaking through that main area of the site. Loses some health, doubles back. A paranoia comes through from Bang to assist them. Prowler as well, then reposts on the angle. Even a little movement adjustment for that second kill. Really lovely stuff from him. Not too much damage done from GX on that bonus round. So Sen stabilizing their economy.
Omino on attack if they want it. Westside, if he gets a kill, gets an ult. They love info on the sides at the moment. Info on the sides, Prowler goes out. Early info, and then we're on a fight with the 3.
I'm going to use the paper mache walls to his favor, though. Takes Bang down now. Wants to try and challenge mid off the flash.
Dude, arrow, mate.
Much to be
Do you
seen
need
there,
to get
but
out of here?
Flickless is able to take care of Zelsis. And that's the control of the
Dude, they
B-side
think
of the
he
map
TP'd out.
secured.
Right?
This is GX saying you're not going to be taking mid
Ooh,
for free. What an
that was
adjustment
fast,
from
bro.
Aura. A gate crash if he does need to escape, but wow, actually just pops it as a fake immediately that he's gotten back out towards that B-side link, but he's staying posted up.
Here's that proactivity on defense for GX, but this time puts him right in John's crosshairs. Ara at least is able to respond. Again,
I think they...
from that top mid spot.
I feel like they think this guy's TP'd out like 3 times.
Causing that spike to go loose and leaving it all up to Zekken.
Those remaining Sen players, numbers dwindling away because they just have too many angles to cover.
A double face here is easy to put together. Zekken has to expect
Hey,
that, yeah.
very nicely handled. I mean, great shots from Ara. Just pure confidence on this.
Feeling a bit under the weather recently, not even scrimming. He's hit the ground running.
Debut global event as well. I love this adjustment from GX.
Yeah, they get such good info on the sides. I mean, this guy's insanely fearless. You would imagine Sentinels are going to have to start spamming it after this round.
Some of our own initiator utility just re-pop onto them, re-fight for that space. Really, really love that decision from GX. And now Sen, some fear is going to be instilled in them as well when we have those walls up.
Let's start looking at the money. 5 people here that can't buy next. Only 1 for Giants on this one, so
Curious about how these
big rounds. Because Sentinels bought some light armor, they can actually keep buying into this.
Look, this has been hard to shift on that
Okay, I mean, I was going to say, that's a little too much. I like this from Sentinels, though. They use the wall to actually make sure they take way more space on this one. Dude, how do they even capitalize on the guy's top middle, though?
Confirmation though, as Westside steps in the mid.
He's got steel gun, by the way.
The classics ring
Yeah, I don't know about this crunch on middle. It doesn't really make sense.
And the A side is open for
like, how he ever meant to... Like, you're just going into the worst crossfire ever. You're going into a 3-way crossfire and you have no info here. It's such a bad call from them.
That is
I don't know, man.
Madness. How on earth does Zekken get 2?
Well, they have
1 onto the first guy coming in who's trying to clear, see where people are at. Sure.
Sentinels keeping having these rounds like, I mean, 5 people surviving again. It's incredible.
The crossfire setup for Sentinels was pretty good in top mid because they're obviously able to push all the way up to the arch at the very top of that part of the map. I think that's something we've got to have a look at here. It has to fall apart for GX. They look like they have the Prowler out wide. They have the opportunity.
I mean, it looks like the set idea is good. Okay, the set idea of like fighting this area is good. It just felt like they maybe didn't have the reps to know to cancel if they like lose the guy top middle. Because if the guy's alive top middle, it's incredible. They catch a couple of them out, pistols, probably get 2 kills. But to do it after the info here, dude, I mean Zekin, this second kill is nuts from him.
I mean, yeah, Zekin just straight up won a 1v1 against Scribinho on that swing. That is crazy.
So still Garden didn't really have the impact I think they were hoping it would.
Okay, one person has to take the hit. What was it? Just Guardian, that's it. Guardian, light armor. 1, 2, 3. 3 people. Can't buy next. Sentinels. There's 4 ults to make sure they win this one. Wall creates a lot of pressure over towards top mid like they just did. They create pressure on middle. 2 rounds in a row since they've gone here, and then just insta-hit over towards B. Or maybe just prod B like they used to.
Not a costly re-clear.
This one's nice. I will say Giants re-clear this information very early though. I mean, ult hits no one, they know that the whole of the left of site is clear.
Bang with the paranoia. They're going to have to hit this at some point, and Zekin gets in there with the overdrive. A player at top mid on the other side of the smoke.
Yeah, dude, that's nice, man. You see the tether out in the open, so you know. The C's was sick here. Oh my god, bro. This was a buy round. I like the calling on this. It is a great idea. This feels like a game plan off the bat. Just exploit a lot of middle, have a successful round here, then fake the pressure on middle, insta-hit over towards the side. It was awesome. Because this hit was nice, though. The tether over the top, where the tether's out in the open, so you can see the actual route, is awesome. And they omen flash right side back of sight.
Let's go, baby! Give me a fist bump. Let's go. Crazy bold play, and they're punished for it.
Kazitsu, thank you so much for the 17 months. Forced him down to the eco. It was good from Sentinels. They realized the importance of the round, and everyone just popped all into it. Like it's a lot of ults, but it forced them down to an eco, so another chance for them to get their own ults. So it's very smart for them. It looks like an overinvestment, but it's just so worth.
Something aggro. Again, this is it's all of GX going for something aggro, which it's really felt like every single round so far. Nice shot.
Yeah, a little weird because they now need to kind of protect the gun, but because of the pressure from middle, they probably should just leave it and take sight.
The kill picked up for GX.
Would be an extra gun here.
When those regen shields really getting pushed their limits for John, he is going to have to give him a lot of ground.
John's in trouble. He might just have to buy time.
Given a lot of map control here to GX, but all of SEN are entrenched now in the post-plant scenario at B.
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, they should just be trying to kill John here, and they are.
I think personally here, Cloud needs to just speed up with his team instead of leaving them.
Like the look from Scribinho this game, but he has not been able to get on the board in a game.
Yeah, I think there when it's like 3-1, they isolate this guy. You got to stick together just fast. You get a fast go for him.
The North American squad starting to develop.
Cloud ended up leaving them. They both tried to play slow 1-1s.
That was fairly important for John to keep that gun. I mean, it does just put SEN's economy in an absolutely out-of-control spot now. They will not be on an eco anytime soon. Uphill battle for GX in that regard.
Enemy remaining.
And so to some degree, it does feel like Sentinels are trying to tempt some early movement out of GX in these rounds, right? Take some space early, give it up, see if they re-clear, see how much they invest in re-clearing, either use it positionally or
another big round for Giants.
This time it's over towards A, that's where the presence is, but there is a poison orb inside A main. Sentinels aren't going to advance too much further.
Sneaky tech ball shot with the prime. Thank you for the whole year, mate. I appreciate that. Are you late? You're just in time.
And elsewhere.
We're finally seeing Aura pick up that operator. It's so critical for GX.
Pivotal to his play style.
Yeah, success on defense, both for him, but for the team in entirety. You know, a lot of their defense success really comes around playing with the op and then forcing those attackers into West Side site where he's so fantastic at anchoring.
Doesn't see it, doesn't check the corner. Danger abounds. West Side, he takes his opportunity and he converts on it. And there's bang to fall as well. Perhaps some more Dotty vibes, crossing of T's required there for Sentinels.
Just forgetting about the angle.
He is such a stunningly consistent player in scenarios just like that. Playing in anchored positions, Zelsis is going to be able to pick up this one.
2v5, this Spike is an absolute nightmare to try and get.
30 seconds remaining. Spike isolated top mid. Why not go for it? They have infinite amounts of money right now, but...
There's a haunt shot out. Phone spotted. Now we're going to start spamming, I suspect. Are obviously with the op able to hold that line down. John is left alone against 4. That wall heavily perforated. The damage starting to come in. An auspicious number of health left here for John. Only 6 seconds left in the round to maintain this weapon. He'll wait for a step up, caught in the seas, decayed to 1. And
okay, it's very nice for Giants because obviously it's got 4 people surviving on this one. So
and then just kind of
right now everyone's money's good.
They want to play towards top.
Been a lot of rounds with just multiple people surviving. This was criminal though. You got a proud of this corner.
Lovely patience there. Picks the opportune time.
Getting the
crosshair placement is excellent. And that's what a lot of it comes down to for him when you watch him on defense. His crosshair placement is just genuinely impressive. Always in the right spot.
Good bait, no? I mollied behind you.
Really liking what I'm seeing from Westside this game.
He mollied the floor behind him to bait. It's pretty cool. Dude, I still think the Prowler has to clear though. I'm not even sure I'm not even sure he's seen the molly here before he's turned the corner.
Heavily indexed towards mid, towards A, as they have that op controlling the B side.
Giants are doing a great job of keeping the info on the sides though. Every single time normally they've got someone aggro, at least on one of the sides.
There's a shield wall there in A main, which has not been uncommon in this game.
I mean, right now there's no reason for them to believe that SEN aren't going to drift towards either maybe up mid, but likely towards A at this point. Now all of that Vice util towards A is actually expended, so that's nice for SEN to get out around the minute mark on the round.
Ara playing forward on B here means it's pretty hard for Sentinels to feign B presence at all. He set up with a gate crash.
Okay, take a bit of space.
Eyes on West side here.
Cut his sound, especially as the wall blocks this. They're hoping that they're creating pressure over towards the spawn as well.
Poison up here will obscure that field of view somewhat.
Has the wall even gone up though? I'm not even looking at anyone looking at spawn.
4 players here heading over towards Yard, which is the only left back towards mid. Here's the Nightfall coming through. Narrate deals with Cloud. That's the eventual peak into mid dealt with. And some elbow control being assumed
Zeka, mate, you got to send this.
Slow and steady. There's a relay bot catching on the Gorbino. He's struggling in this game.
Jump,
Narrate
bro.
down. West side out of the picture now.
Sick as well. Damn, I mean, that should be so much harder than that. It's lovely from Zeka.
Simply the perfectly placed recon bolt from Zeka. That connected onto both anchoring
that's very, I didn't think he would
players
deliver on that higher level. It was lovely.
Stalled so heavily by a really significant ultimate that Cloud threw out. That connected onto everyone coming through that left side.
This was great though.
They had no chance of getting
Beta
into
was
the
good,
site.
Stone was good, Slide was good.
Of that, which perhaps Gorbino is regretting for not saving for a re-entry, but did think they were going to maybe pop
keeping
out of
the
that smoke, so
keeping the
really
clean round before though does mean that they're okay for a little bit. Unless Ara loses the gun.
In general, like just seeing the evolution of GX on this Corrode map has been satisfying. They've been criticized, I think, maybe for sticking to their sort of Sova breach guns too heavily on a lot of maps in the past. I think the adoption of this Yoru gives them coverage of a lot more of the map and also some pseudo-initiator capacity, right, in terms of his kit. Not too shabby from them. Remember, Sentinels have a 74% attack side win rate on this map recently. Typically, they run teams over here. The GX staying in step is a very good sign.
And that is really the thing about GX in terms of
stun is so nice.
They love the double initiator still, and it got them on the best run that they've had all year in stage 2 to make it to champs. But now that they're here, yeah, they're switching up towards the more meta double controller, at least to begin.
6 ults on this one. Giants have to win it. Gorbino takes the hit.
Flickless does have that Viper's Pit, which could be thrown down on B at a moment's notice. So.
Still Garden also active on both sides. That's been a pretty key component of the util or ultimate heavy rounds that we've seen on Corrode so far.
Do you expect if SEN make too much noise over?
How many rounds is enough? I'm not even sure because
immediately
Giants haven't been great on attack from what I can remember. It's normally their defense where they like lock it down.
Yeah, look at this forward posting up here.
And Sentinels is normally really good on attack, so I don't.
I think we heard that shot ring out. This has made a little bit half a cent to get this part of the map under their control.
And it's key for them that they try to exploit some of these lanes in mid, knowing that that pit is in B main. Kill from Cloud just
spam for his smoke.
Off the back of some of that util either way. Second now falling. That is mid presence completely neutralized. How's a peek out from A short?
A lovely round from Cloud here.
Running out of options. They did draw a
spam into Fader
on the B side of the map. Flickless felt like that was an appropriate investment. And elsewhere, there's no penetration here for Sentinels.
GX just do a great job of finding
try and make a lot of sound over towards B and then hope that Celsius can get one.
Going right back into this pit in B main.
There's Gorbino of Stamp.
Corner this time.
This is something he's been
such a weird round, such a hard round for Sentinels to do anything.
Yeah, they're going to try and seize maybe to clear out. Yeah, this pit, they've got a catch there, and again,
this angle, man, he's going to play here every round.
Pit down though, Flickless inside of it, caught inside the seize, but Corrode nicely done with a recovered operator. Deals with narrate, and this puts John in an impossible situation.
Just another round where loads of people survive again. We're never going to see an eco. It's kind of nice.
Feel good for Corrode to get online, get on the board. Couple crucial kills to close this round out. It's nicely done from him. GX able to tie things right back up. You can see the effectiveness now that the operator is online for Aura as well. Even though he hasn't been racking up kills with it, it's just the map control that he's getting is even impacting the game, right?
Ladian, thank you so much for the prime as well. Thank you for the 2 years, dude.
Cloud has just gotten
a bit unfortunate.
Odin, yeah, no Odin at the moment.
From West Side. He is so good.
I'm gonna have to wait for NRG for that.
He really is talented.
Yeah, I've become a bit of a fan of this GX team, I think, watching them. I love those teams who want to push up for info and defense, get active a little bit, take some risks.
Okay, Sentinels go back to what they were doing at the beginning of the half.
Operator and has a gate crash all the way towards
real aggro over towards
middle.
middle.
To get over there quickly, and you just may need to. Steel Garden is going to canvas
nice.
The entirety
Pull over towards B, make it look like you're hitting heavy from B main.
Okay, Steel Garden out in response, but this doesn't really slow
big slide in again, dude.
Do they want to imply they've been affected by it? Pull out your secondary.
I mean, that does enough that Flickless does get his gun back in time, ready to fight towards Link. Second power.
Nah, it's not, isn't it?
Cover at least, and now swinging into two. It's Bang kills with him.
How does he get these kills?
Player with the paranoia. It's shocking to me that there's even a trade. Nicely done for GX, and Zelsis is dug out of position. Traded though.
Big
West side
fader.
off the map. Now player inside
don't need to
elbow.
overstep on this one. Problem is that the Viper has plant.
In play.
Then caught by that Prowler, knows it's time to just get out of there. This dimensional drift trying to spot players out for Cloud, but with Aura isolated, no value to be found from this ultimate.
What's the play supposed to be for Aura? Yeah,
I mean, the player is
might be the
hoping that his teammate didn't die early. He's going to save this.
Maybe get yourself a freebie if anybody steps past the line of scrimmage.
I mean, 6 is a lot on
really
attack.
Has no choice but to save. Look at the status of the cache for GX. It is dangerously low. And there is zero chance he'd be able to win this post plant out in this 1v3 with the pit down. I honestly though, if Zekken doesn't get that initial kill, that absolutely
it's 2 rounds which I feel like Zekken's just responsible for.
Totally different.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to imagine 9
like
out
the
of 10
force round over towards A to get through the
He's
choke where he slid, get the kill. This one where he forces through these chokes. Just so nice. Just so good at getting the kills while making the space.
GX players on that corner.
Sid Raichu, thanks so much for the prime, man. Appreciate the 6 months.
This is disastrous. This is very bad.
Thanks so much for the prime as well. Couple of Prowlers that are worrying me, but at least with this one, at least they didn't like straight away try and take the space.
But from there, he's not able to get any assistance. You know, Heaven was smoked off where Aura was at. Good effort, but
Sentinels seem pretty satisfied with progress so far in this map.
Oh, he actually hit the Prowler.
Tried to get involved, not to be Aura. Zekken now is able to
he actually owned them with the Prowler.
Going onto that angle,
that's so unlucky.
The attacker beats the timing of the defender in A main, but he's just so fast that it did not matter. That is a display of just the sick reactions that this guy has when he's playing with the AWP.
Now, he's over in that mid position. Gate crashed here after that first pick.
Does he see him? No. They kind of found the gap on this one, and someone heard that out of the 3.
Checked by Grabinho. Now the ball comes up at a time for them to get on in. Aura now needs to spend a shot.
Okay, now what do they want to do? I mean, they end up hitting the side with 3. I mean, Giant should be fine here. Unless John calls to go A, which he does. The big call. He might have given him a good chance here.
A lot of attention towards P. Good paranoia from Grabinho will stall things up. For Sen, maybe allow for a rotate.
What the hell? I guess he just saw him jumping up.
Gone now. Westside at least with a pretty swift trade.
No Omen flash on this one. We're back to here, but this time we don't have anyone to send it through. Very, very nice. Yeah, dude, as soon as you lost second on this one, force through that. At 6-6, I still feel like Sentinels did great. No pistol on attack getting 6s.
Really enjoyed that half. Sentinels here are more stately open. to the Champions campaign.
A real neck-and-neck game at the moment. Sentinels, who are typically very dominant on this
didn't get his
attack,
visa.
get stalled out
So
just
rough,
enough.
It's a Demon 1 plays the whole.
We're back, of course, with more of this
plays the whole event.
map between Sentinels and GX.
It's a good chance for Demon 1. Demon 1 redemption, maybe. My Demon 1 stocks are probably at the lowest they've been since before Champs 2023, so let's see, man. See what he can do. Wait, that's crazy, dude. Dude, that's sick. That's really good. Okay, let me mute this a sec. We're on a new game, so let's do this again. Should we use TMV? Where's TMV's stream? Again, if you wanna dodge the ads on the channel, if you you go out of full screen, maybe you forgot that you have one, you can scroll down to the bottom, you might have a Prime sub, you can support the channel, and you will not get any ads during Champs. You want to do that? Maybe you forgot about your Prime? I would appreciate it. It says while the ads are running. Wait, was I running ads while I do it? Yeah, that kind of doesn't make sense. Oh no, there we go, people are subbing. It definitely worked. Tozit, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you. Quote, by the way, as well with the Prime. Thank you. Oink-a-palooza with the Prime as well. Thank you so much. Mind Score as well. Thank you for getting involved.
Spirited affair already
as well.
here between Sentinels and GX.
Who's the dark horse for this event? T1 for me.
Champions 2025. Corrode was the
T1
map,
is
but as
the
was
team.
discussed on the desk, a lot of overlap between
Most people
these
aren't
two
thinking they're going to do good.
teams.
I know they got a
And they've
rough
only
group,
been,
but I think if they
Lotus
can get out of that
Eliminated,
group,
I
I think they have a really
taken
good
out of the
chance.
mix.
Yellum, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Appreciate the 3 months. And the Pepperoni
Someone
Tony.
who we really had eyes for was
Tony with the
Westside.
5 gifted.
Controlling
Thank
that
you
top
so
part
much
of
for
the
doing
map
that,
really
bro. I
well.
appreciate that.
Obviously is able to tuck in a corner with a stinger, find 3 kills to really
Thank you
derail
for the
Sentinels at
gifted, man.
times.
Pepperoni Tony, I
This is one
appreciate
worth
you.
looking at. Zekin here, though, at Globals has been the silver bullet for this Sentinels roster.
Yeah, his entries that he was finding were pretty astounding. That sliding kill with the Phantom was absolutely outrageous.
Hey, you set me up, Bacon?
We'll see what he can accomplish.
Bacon, give me the same setup just for the next game.
This defensive side, where last we saw them on Corrode playing defense, it was against NRG
Karma,
in
thank
the
you with the
lower
Prime.
bracket final.
I appreciate that as well. Thank you for doing that also, bro. Thank you so much.
They went down 11-1. So doesn't really need to be said that they need to put on
Jim in an hour's time, Damien. Out here bragging as well. That's wild. Ark, thank you so much as well, bro. I appreciate you. Okay, 1-0 at the moment for Giants on pistols, which makes the 6 pretty more impressive. Dude, double pistol though. I said it earlier. If they get a double pistol, they can win this map.
Doesn't even take any damage in that exchange, and that has already opened a possibility for GX on this B side.
Narrator's got a pretty
Yoga Machine as well. Thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate the 5 months.
Going to retreat a little bit.
Lady Lupin as well. Thank you for the 19 months also. Okay, bit of pressure over towards B, especially with the flash that can fake. That's nice. Confirmed that they for sure got over towards B main. Fade Eye from middle clears over towards B so they can keep the 3-person stack. Wait, that was big. That was really big from the right.
To keep them at bay, and they're going to step over that. A razor bind there and Flickless.
Does the bait work?
Talk about a find 2.
Oh, God, he got another dink.
A stunning 3-piece that has now given Sen a chance to come up for
Oh my God.
And Celsius deals with the spike.
Dude, this was a beautiful round to watch though. The second shot from John as well was sick. That reclear from the right over towards B was lovely though. I love that.
If he goes out, they wouldn't expect John to be behind that box as well. So sacrifices his life. And John, he definitely made the most of it.
They never expect the second player to swing alone.
But listen, if there's anyone that could win a 1v2
got a
right
flash
now,
for this as well.
Westside, he is white hot.
Dude, he gets info. Flash goes in and knows they're already playing out of there.
Back now though, giving his position away. Smoke thrown up here. Bang will be waiting within its depths now. Zelsis already got it to half. And
very nice. Okay, show me the shots from John, because that was nuts. But again, I love that reclear from the rate. This meant they could hold 3 strong over towards A early.
Able to take a second half pistol.
1-1 pistol.
That is such an outrageous series of kills from John. The second one, the adjustment to the jump connects the instant headshot.
Yeah, this second kill is...
That is sick.
Ara literally jumped to try and allow the other player to swing in.
Oh, man.
Spacing could be looked
Yes,
at
I mean, someone's got to send it more, but I get it. The guy jumping is meant to be the one that's not going to get popped.
Idea's not totally aligned there. I mean, if Ara just swings out normal, Team just got the instant trade.
Stingers. The Sentinels G2 Classic. 4 Stingers come out.
Unreal shots to exploit it.
Classic SEN move here. The force into heavy stingers after winning the pistol. Something that changes the dynamic of the bonus round quite drastically, but
I feel bad for
Vikashu. The SEN have absolutely loved doing this. They just have the one Bulldog for Bang who's posted up towards A main.
See it on this map a lot from them as well. Even on the attack side if they actually win that pistol.
Yeah, it is typically on attack that they've favored this buy. Couple showers for GX, see if they can get anything accomplished here.
Zekken very far forward.
Quickly saw him.
This is about to be ugly. Oh my goodness, the rate bails him out. Zekken has the wherewithal to pull out the classic and go for some right clicks.
The rate did really good to bail him out on this one. Yeah, Nicholas saw him on the jiggle peek here.
For those unaware, that's a thing.
And then when you lose the stingers, it's well, it's not too bad. It's not the biggest hit to the economy. You can just buy more stingers, so you're fine. That is the North American
hailing
way.
From the land of plenty. Just buy more stingers.
That's a fast time.
For narrate though, it ends up being a crossfire as GX know Zekken is in that corner. They look to dig him out, but expose themselves to that off angle. Not even Ara can bail them out.
Well, let's see what the plan is.
I mean, the bonus.
SEN.
If this is an EU team, I'm saying the bonus isn't good.
Approach down
but
mid, it seems.
It's an NA team, so the stingers are pretty strong.
Work both of the extremities.
How much longer can they take this early mid-control when we start to play the spam game? That's my question.
Okay, wall goes out. It's a nice little default at the moment. And Sentinels do this setup every single time, so we're probably going to see that a lot. Maybe Sen need to try and make sure they break this clone early, because you will see, you can see Giants doing this all the time.
Clone to just trip the Vice wall. So that is immediately
super free.
Yeah, just off the map for Zelsis.
So change of tact here for GX. Flying off that B side of the map, which is far more loosely held. It is only John. By elbow now with a stinger, so not at his effective range. Likely would leave this open for retake.
Should have the molly for a little bit of stall, and Zekken is actually posting up towards that link. Dodges out the paranoia.
All right, in the sight, Grabinho also TPing across.
Double TP to get through.
Those two are able to get a bit further ahead.
Not bad in this one. It's a very hard retake. They still have Bang, Zone, and Flash.
Spawn here for Sentinels, and a position taken up in tower. But remember, these are just stingers, with the exception of Bang's Bulldog.
There was really no opportunity for Sen to flood their players not in position. Zekken continually just smoked off.
Love the high quality on the match. Yeah, I wanted to test it first, make sure that it wasn't
and no steel garden, no
like it was actually good.
Sort of accoutrement, so to speak.
But I think it's really nice. I'm really happy with it.
Banged out as John and QT.
Next duel. Oh man, that kill's so big. Doable.
Cloud, you think would be dug out of this corner in a few moments. Economically, this is massive for
Sentinels handled this one really well, man. Dude, they're just so good with stingers, bro.
And we're going to have a full retake on the B side.
Just a 5-on-5 full retake. Zekken gets a lot of distance with the fast lane up coming out of Blink there.
It's a backbreaker for GX.
I mean, the wall is lovely, though. The wall for the retake here is actually really nice.
Kill onto him, not expecting that a player would be right there. I mean, Bang gets an absolute free one on account of it. John
just separate it in half, clear the right fast.
What a round to win. Inflection point in this map. Honestly, this is where Sen might be able to just run away with the rest of the game.
And it's honestly an uncanny amount of these stinger bonuses we've seen Sentinels be successful on it, even domestically. But able to have a proof of concept here at an international, gonna feel good for them. Again, they want that mid control here, but they're being pinged out. It's actually Grabinho spotted by the horns. And an easy pickup for Zekken through all this.
This is one in the corner and so hard to commit through. Speaking of committing, ooh.
What on earth is that? Come on, man. That's not how the game is supposed to be played.
Give me that white ripper PvP,
That's not
bro.
how the game is supposed to be played, bro.
Baby. Oh, my goodness. Tough round, of course, for GX
Fast
to walk
round.
into. Knew they'd be unfavored economically.
Pips in timeout, right? I think he's got to.
What happened to the game, I love?
Devious.
But what is to stop
activity from Zek?
What is to stop GX though from scouting out this early movement? Because they are thrusting down mid, right?
The fader is so strong.
Spray them down. You've got a double controller competition of your own. Ping them out with your, your fade initiator. Surely that's an option here to answer this like early pusher.
Really, outside of a couple of those early fight rounds from GX, mid has belonged to Sen this entire
Not sure that one hits as hard with the sound.
Right now.
Mid is so critical on Corrode that is just going to continue to give them the upper hand throughout.
The joke, Rob Moore, please don't tweet at me. Obviously not the ending to stage they would have liked.
I'm surprised
Everyone
there's no timeout here. I guess Pipson was pretty happy with the call.
The mid control, again, that GX does not contest.
At least want to see some kind of idea with the ults on this.
Zekin's gotten pretty deep.
Similar thing from Giants, though. Pressure over towards B, create the question mark.
Have to pay attention
At the same time, they tried to do the clone over towards A. They didn't spot the wall, and at the same time, they got kind of free pressure over towards B. So they should know that they're fighting A. Honestly, they should stay in the 3 here.
And then they can nightfall to win out in the post plant.
Ara in shot there, concealing surely a massive
No,
chin.
we're tunnel visioning so heavy.
And beginning with the dimensional drift, and now sees the Nightfall come out. Cloud caught out of that timing. Looks like Ara's going to commit to the site. And it's sent packing by Bang, who'll happily occupy this pocket position and play off second.
Man, he's looking crisp, bro.
Another 3-piece. For the young
that was a rough round, man. I'm not going.
Another flawless for Sentinels, and 2 rounds away.
They just had the wrong read of like what was going on here. They should know with what they just did around the map, the device isn't here. So they should know they're going into the heavy fight. Then to just see one and not even look for others doesn't make any sense. This is a great fatal.
Talk a lot about how good Westside was anchoring. Bang is also on the anchor. One of the absolute best.
And it looks like the cue there for Sentinels is the dimensional drift that comes in from Ara. They know he's close by, and they just windmill slam.
Okay, now the timeout.
Nightfall
Left the
onto the
eco,
attackers,
right?
catch them out.
Maybe low buy,
they've not had any
maybe
control
false
this half.
buy,
They've
but
not won any rounds, of course. It started with their loss in the pistol, and then a very unlikely loss in their first gun round against the triple stinger Bulldog Sheriff buy. They need to stabilize, they need to settle. It's moments like this that really put teams in international debuts to the test.
Down by 5 rounds. Every single player on Sen effectively money capped right now.
Not entirely
ultimates to play with.
That's how masks work, but
the game is within Sen's hands to take.
I like the new UI. Yeah, everything's good apart from the no money, man.
Coach Pipson just trying to
reestablish
what the parameters should be for this GX attack side, and maybe at some point they return to trying to fight for mid a little bit.
Okay, so they do manage to squeeze out a buy. Are they actually missing anything? Clone? I mean, missing the clone against a Vice comp is pretty rough.
Just the buy where they had some lower weaponry, but they're just ignoring mid entirely again. They just want to hit this B site with the ultimates, it seems. Maybe some kind of cheeky Grabinho teleport behind with the Nightfall to cut off the audio.
Look, we've seen Ara get into that B site with a gate crash. There's been a TP forward.
They can get their Omen and
great
pressure.
Past that layer of stall
double Fawns is going to lock them in heavy.
You're right, White, you called it. Nightfall comes on in.
Only one gets hit by the ult. Viper ult goes down. He smoked top of sight to try double TP.
Straight through the pit he goes. He's ready to throw down. Spot that Grabinho.
Oh, God.
Second. High voltage warning should be on the label for this guy. Not quite the 8,
so
but still. Well,
10s, thanks so much for the 15 months. Thank you, thank you.
Bang cleans this up.
Very
12 rounds for Sen, 1 away.
Yeah, didn't love it from Giants.
Again, it is just the
so some of the ideas isn't too bad.
To assist the team anchoring. These straight up hits from GX
20
are
kills.
getting
I think people are sleeping on the Omen ult on this map. I really do.
Because the anchors are arriving on time.
The cross map fade eyes they keep doing from bottom mid is like awesome. Or A side of mid.
Again, it's this lack of any control of mid that is allowing Sen to just rotate so fast, flood in, support their anchors.
3 big
Chefs as well, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the tier 1. Thank you for doing that. Okay, 6. 6 goes at it.
From what we've seen domestically from them, looks like they've tightened the screws a little bit here. Horn does ping out Grabinho. Those stuck inside that corner. Ara's already gone down, and Zekin tries for a flamboyant slide across mid. Sentinels Encouraged here to slow the pace down a little. Finally, they've given some mid-control over.
And why not go for that if you're Zekken?
At this point, he's feeling himself.
Yeah, just a little bit of confidence. Flickless, unfortunately, peaks into 2 SEN players who've taken full A main control.
Oh, God!
No idea, though.
Well, Cloud gets onto A. Unfortunately, it's in a body bag. It narrates. Slows in 4 to kick off.
Dude, even Prius is off him. He knows he's not getting that kill, and yet somehow he's got 2 more.
Looks like they really
God, they actually annihilated them. Didn't lose any rounds on defense here.
To lock up the first map.
Feel like a bit of an aim diff as well.
That is an energizing open for the SEN.